Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about my Pokemon price predictions. Normally I'll see people make these thumbnails like Sam Shiny Stocks or Sam Shiny Treasure, and once he gets into Dragon Ball it'll probably be Sam Shiny Balls, and I'll have another channel like that. But I see a lot of YouTubers that are putting out price predictions, and I think it's fun, and nobody really takes it seriously. Nobody's got a crystal ball, and if anybody on YouTube is telling you, yeah, this is where it's going to be, do not run the other way. Just run the other way. But without further ado, in this video, I'm going to give you my Pokemon price predictions just for fun. We're just going to have fun. I don't know where these things are going to be. None of this is financial advice, but let's start off with Phantasmal Flames. And I want to start off with Phantasmal Flames because I think that's the box that's actually going to take off surprisingly well. It's been doing well. I made a video not that long ago, and it's already grown 20% since then, from 250 to around 300. Last night, Football Pete sold his last box, and now another eBay seller that I like is selling them for like $309. So I feel like the price just keeps steadily increasing. I think it's all because of the Charizards. You get a gold Charizard in here, and you get the Mega Charizard, Inferno X, whatever, the X, you know the Charizard I'm talking about. It's absolutely beautiful, and one of my favorite Charizard artworks of all time. But that being said, where do I think Phantasmal Flames is going to land in 2026? The very end of 2026, we're talking like New Year's Eve, the start of 2027. I can't believe it's 2027. Time... oh my god. Price prediction for Phantasmal Flames at the end of 2026, I'm going to say $335. Next up, let's do the Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box. I think that this one is probably going to... I wish it was going to do better than Phantasmal Flames, but for some reason I feel like that Charizard is just so hot. People want it. So we're already seeing Phantasmal Flames doing better. I feel like maybe that could continue. Going with that trend that's happening right now, we'll move it to the future. We'll say that Mega Evolutions will probably be a little cheaper than Phantasmal Flames, even though I could see it slowly starting to get a little more appreciation and matching or maybe even surpassing the price. But I will say $285. We'll say $285 for a Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box at the end of 2026, which honestly I feel like is modest. So you know what? How about this? We'll say $305. Let's say $305. Now let's talk about the UPC that probably every Pokemon investor has at least one of, and that is the Mega Charizard UPC. These were very readily available and still are for a somewhat cheap price. They're not insanely marked up from MSRP. Say MSRP is like $119, so figure $120. They're selling right now for around like $150, $155, maybe even $160 at this point because people are starting to buy them up. But honestly, at the end of 2026, depending on how much stock is available, because they're really making it sound like they printed this thing into the ground, but assuming that people actually buy these up and there's not that many readily available on the secondary market, I'm going to say that this is probably going to double in price. I'm going to say this is also going to be sitting around like $305, right next to that Mega Evolutions Enhanced Booster Box. That's my prediction. And let me know what you think about this in the comments, because I feel like I feel like pretty confident that this is going to double in price relatively quickly. But then again, like, these are just my thoughts. I'm really interested to hear like what everybody thinks. But I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this box. They talk about it being a good value. So I don't know. I think it could definitely shoot up. Next up, let's talk about the 151 UPC. This is the big boy, and this one's absolutely taking off and going crazy. There are listings right now for around $700, which just feels kind of absurd to me. So I'm going to make a prediction, and while I do feel like there is a ceiling, and this is getting close to it, I also didn't expect it to shoot up this high this fast. So I don't really know what to expect with this UPC anymore, because it seems like the king of UPCs right now. Definitely the king of modern ones. And I have a feeling that it's probably going to hit, let's say, like $1,250 by the end of the year. I'm sitting here and I'm like, $1,250 is so much money. And then part of me is also sitting here being like, watch, you're wrong. And it's like $1,750 or something absurd, like breaks 2K. The end of the year is a long time. We're only in February. So that is a long time. And if hype keeps going the way it has, which I'm going to be making a video soon about why I think the hype could keep going. If it's already made, it's linked in the description. But yeah, if hype keeps going the way it is, these prices could just keep shooting up, which would just be absurd. Since we're talking about extremely popular items, like the top of the top when it comes to popularity of modern Pokemon, let's talk about the Destined Rivals booster boxes. These things have been taking off, going absolutely insane. They're selling for around like $550 or $600 right now, which is just, again, crazy to me, but that's good for investors. If you have Destined Rivals, good for you. And where do I think this is going to be at the end of 2026? Well, I tell you, if it keeps shooting up like absolute insanity, I can see it probably sitting at $1,250 right next to the 151 UPC, especially because I feel like these are like just as popular. Definitely leave a comment. Let me know, what would you prefer to have in your collection, the 151 UPC or a Destined Rivals booster box. If you're an intellectual like myself, you might also have a couple of Pokemon 151 booster boxes, and I'm going to say that those are just for the meme, Let's say they're going to sit at like 420. I wanted to say 350, but for the meme, let's say that a Japanese Pokemon 151 booster box will be sitting at 420. And next up, the Journey Together Enhanced Booster Boxes. This is one of the few booster boxes that we have a beautiful box topper card. We don't get them often, and I think the artwork on this one is beautiful. I think Journey Together is sitting at around $240 to $243 right now. So I'm going to guess by the end of 2026, it'll probably sit around like $240 to $243, give or take. I don't know why is this box not moving? People don't like the box topper? What's wrong with why? Just buy the box so I can sell mine and I can put my money into something else, please. Thank you. Okay. You know, this is what I get. I made videos before where I'm like, only invest in cards and sets that you like, and then I go and buy Journey Together, and it was What? I don't look like a big Clefairy fan to you? Okay, let's talk about Crown Zenith booster bundles. If you have some Crown Zenith booster bundles and you managed to hit that GameStop or Best Buy pre-order a while back, well, good for you. I'm going to say, I mean, these are sitting at like 150 right now, which is pretty wild. I'm going to say that they're going to be sitting at 220 by the end of the year. Let's say, you know what? Let's say 215. 215 by the end of the year is where I think Crown Zenith booster bundles will be. And truthfully, I think Crown Zenith is one of the best sets. I feel like it gets overlooked nowadays because it's gotten way more expensive and it's a little bit older than like 151 and Destined Rivals and things like that. But realistically, it's the last set with the yellow borders. The pull rates were good. There were so many beautiful artworks in that set. 215 might even be a modest prediction, but we'll see. Team Rocket's Moltres UPC. This thing is sitting at around $210, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I bought some. I have like one or two, and I'm gonna invest in them. But why is there two Destined Rivals packs in the whole box? Why the hell is there two Destined Rivals packs in the whole box? How the fuck are you gonna expect me to fucking enjoy the box when there's two fucking... So yeah, I think this box could, I mean, it's a beautiful box, right? It's a beautiful box. So I don't know, maybe like 250. I don't know, dude. Oh god. That is it for my 2026 Pokemon price prediction video. Let me know what you thought of it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you think my predictions are way off or if you kind of agree with some of the things that I said. And if you have any sets or boxes or anything like that that you want me to leave a price prediction of, even if it's single cards, leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. And I'm not going to say that my predictions are going to be right, but I'll try to give you one. So thank you so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing because that makes me feel all tingly inside. And that is it. That's it. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.